Hello and welcome, this is Rooflemonger, and in some continuing videos showing us some of the bigger changes here as we're learning them with the patch, because once again, this is not something we can dissect on day one. There's so much in this patch. We're going to be going to Super Saiyan Goku. So Super Saiyan Goku, he did get a little bit of nerfs in how the level 3 works, which is really unfortunate, because it now leaves him full screen when it never did before, but he does have some buffs as well, and that's what the purpose of this video is showing off the buffs. So you might know his giant big old fist move here. So the medium and EX versions have the new, as of yet, community unnamed sliding knockdown. For lack of a better term, I call it the bouncy sliding knockdown, because you bounce up just a little bit beforehand. So in the bouncing sliding knockdown, not only do you get all the benefits of the sliding knockdown, you know, the enemy delaying their wake up, you know, you're able to do like your super or whatever, but in that little bit of a bounce, you can also, if your timing is pretty spot on, get a bit of a follow-up, like you can call an assist or whatever. And Goku is in a position where he doesn't need to call an assist. Due to just the new combo structures that we have now found out, he can keep comboing himself. So beforehand, like say a very basic combo structure in the corner would look something like this. Certainly decent, right? And you get the sliding knockdown, you can do whatever. But now we can change things up. Now you might say like, well, hey, you can't really combo into the medium one so well. Like the medium one's a little difficult. EX1, yeah, you gotta burn a bar, and we'll get to the EX1 a little bit. But how do you combo into the medium one? And here is a way. So what we need here is we're going to use the wall bounce property of the medium spin kicks. And as we're falling from the medium spin kicks, we're going to do the quarter circle forward medium. So it will look something like this. And so we are landing right on the ground basically as that bounce is happening. And when we touch the ground, we recover. So the enemy is in our face and they're in the bounce property. Meaning we can now do stuff like this. So we're just going to go for our combo. And hey, we tapped him. And if we can tap him, we can follow it up. And now all of a sudden we got a whole new combo. And it's a little over 5,000 damage for a single bar with, you know, a scaling starter, so that's pretty respectable. Now, much the same with the medium, the EX version also causes that same ground bounce. And since the EX tracks people anywhere, we can do slightly different combo structures. So say we can go forward with something like this. And we will not touch the ground in time to catch a bounce, but we will fall in time to be able to catch a bounce. So now we can do something like this. So as we're falling down from that EX Dragon Punch, we are going to catch the bounce as we're coming down, so we can land with a medium or light, if you prefer, the timing's a little easier, into a Ki Blast, land, attack, and then just keep comboing outwards from there. Now, say we want to take that to a much larger conclusion, we can kind of apply this in many different ways we can never use it before. Now, granted, obviously this is a little more extreme example, right? But it is just a good idea of now we can wait for that ground bounce. We can follow up with, say, Sparking Vanish and go from there. So another thing now Super Saiyan Goku has, thanks to the combo structure change, is pressure. So he never really had a lot of pressure off of his usual combos, but now if we use the new combo structures here with the medium and EX fists here, we can kind of change our combos up just a little bit, and if we just snap off just a little bit damage off the end, we can actually get some really strong setups. So say something like this here. So we're going to do the combo we showed earlier. And now, we're not going to use our double jump. We're saving our double jump for an air dash. And that air dash lets us forward dash in the air, since we didn't use it earlier, and then just kind of fall on the opponent's head. And what does that mean? Well, we now have the enemy set to wake up heavy attack, down heavy, the universal anti-air a lot of characters have. And will we be able to beat that with this new setup? Yes, sir, we can. And they'll be standing and we get a full recombo. So the anti-air invincibility on down heavies does not start on frame 1. And this hit so meaty, it will be able to beat a wake up down heavy. Much the same. The enemy was set to try to vanish out. Not gonna work. Now, what if they try to air tech out? Well, then we just meet them on the air, and we just combo them on the way down. So even, you know, air teching, or sorry, up teching rather, is generally a safer way, so, you know, you don't get thrown, all that kind of stuff, or any kind of gimmicks is safer, but we can still meet them on the way down, combo them on the way down, and go from there. So we have massive advantage, and we're not sacrificing much in the way of damage here. See our combo here, still did 4,900, that's respectable for a single bar. And we get to maintain a lot of pressure. So the only ways out are, you know, delay, wake up, or reflect. And of course, once we make the enemy think along those lines, then we can start doing all sorts of crazy other stuff, right? It's all about dictating the pace of the match. And now Super Saiyan Goku can still get his damage and dictate the pace of the enemy's wake up, which is really cool for him. So yeah, this video is just exploring a single change for Super Saiyan Goku, and it's kind of a big one, because once again, this is kind of a big patch, and we'll be rediscovering our favorite characters for probably quite some time. And keep in mind too, this is not strictly only a corner thing here, as we can kind of do this on our way to the corner due to the long carry and wall bounce to the kicks. But yeah, just some really cool stuff, and that is it for this video. So keep in mind that everything I showed you here is probably not necessarily even optimal. You can probably get some extra damage in there, so I leave that to you guys and see if we can find some new setups. But yeah, that's it for me, so thank you very much for watching. I hope this video has found you well. Go out and play some Dragon Ball.